we got ready to run out to the emergency room. She was like, Miley, aren't you going to put any makeup on? Like, you never, and it was just so funny. She was like, no, mammy, my finger's falling. I am not going to put any makeup on. Hey, stoners. I don't know where I'm looking today because I'm used to having people on each side. So I'm like a little weird. So I'm going to try to remember to look this way. But I just wanted to say I'm so excited because guess what? It's Tish-mas again. And so Merry Tish-mas to everybody out there that love Christmas, because I know that I do. I absolutely love Christmas and love the holidays. But it keeps looking different every year. It gets a little harder, I think, when like the kids are older and everybody's like got different families that they have to be to for like the holidays. And it was so much fun when the kids were little and, you know, like 5 kids and they're all super young. Like it was just such a magical time. And my mom was always with us and it was just so great. So for me, I think sometimes the holidays feel really happy, but also feel like sometimes the holidays, even Christmas, for some of us can feel a little sad. And I feel there's so much pressure on being happy during the holidays. And just for me, like to let you know you're not alone if you don't, you know, feel like happy like everybody expects and there's some sadness or, you know, you aren't around your family, just know you're not alone. I think so many people deal with that and we don't want to talk about it because of all the pressure that we put on the holidays. Because even for me, as big as my family is, and I'll see so many of them, like some of my kids can't make it in and, you know, Brazen's in Nashville and, you know, not everyone can travel and they have a small baby and it's just so much stuff that's happening. I feel like during the holidays, that's really, really awesome, but also can be a little sad and disappointing. So anyway, but you know what you can do? I was just talking, so, you know, Kelsey, hi, and Caddy are here. And Matrix, who actually does everything that we don't know how to do. But I was just talking to Kelsey and Caddy and saying, I do love holiday music, but I don't like really remember a ton of like holidays, like normal holiday songs, except kind of serious ones. And like right now, she asked me, like, when I am decorating for the holidays or I just want to feel happy and cheerful, what song do I play? And honestly, Molly turned me on to this Christmas song by RuPaul. And it, honestly, I have to play it. Am I allowed to do that? Like, can't you play a certain amount of seconds? Okay, I can play 15 seconds. But honestly, you cannot be sad or in a bad mood if you hear this song. And I've changed it to, it's, hey sis, it's Christmas, but we do, hey sis, it's Tish-mas. You can cross me off your wish list. So I'm going to play it, but you guys got to listen. Oh, Mammy really messed up not giving me singing lessons. Hey, Tish. Oh, Caddy's saying I have to cut. Okay, I missed the whole part, but it starts out and it's like, hey, sis, it's Christmas. You can check me off your wish list. And I'm just like, you cannot be sad listening to that. So anyway, it gets me pumped up for the holidays. So if you're not in the holiday spirit, just turn on that RuPaul, It's Christmas, and you will be like so happy. Also, what does Christmas look like for the Cyrus Purcell family, and what are you doing this year? Like, what do you do on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? So this is the other thing is now things are so, I feel like I used to have when the kids were little, like we did the same thing kind of every year. I don't know if I would say we did a lot of traditions, although when the kids are little, I did get them happy birthday Jesus cakes. And we sang happy birthday to Jesus every year. Yeah. So I didn't want him to think it was all about gifts and Santa Claus. So we would sing with the cake. And so anyway, which I loved. And so maybe that was my one holiday tradition that I did every year. And that now, because, we have a blended family. And first of all, I have 5 kids. Dom has 4. So we have 9 kids altogether. And it's been changing because for the last few years, Dom's kids have been in Australia. And this year they're home. So it's going to be so much fun. Actually, the first year Dom and I met, they were home, and it was like such a fun Christmas because I love the more the merrier. That's how it is for me. Like, I just love everybody being together. So this year we actually haven't really, believe it or not, I know it's late in the game, but we haven't made a definite plan. But usually, I think last year, Noah, Pincus, and I did a little pre-Christmas. I feel like we did a Christmas Eve thing, and me and Noah and Pincus, like late at night, cooked a turkey dinner and opened one present from each other, which was really, really cool. And it was great because Pincus could be here during the holidays from Germany. And I feel like last year was a little more relaxed because Dom's kids were in Australia and my kids that live in Nashville all couldn't make it in. So we kind of just did almost like we always do a Friendsgiving where during Thanksgiving, people that live in LA that don't have family here, if they don't go home because they're going to go home for Christmas, come to my house. And so, which usually is insane because after everybody leaves, Miss Tish-mas is cleaning up and I hate it with a passion. But it's fun. And I love it when I feel like your family is like the people you love, whether they're friends, but feel like family or your actual family. I just love everybody being together. And so this year, I'm not exactly sure what we're doing, but the great thing is not all of the kids, Brandy can't find anybody to watch the freaking animals this year. So she's coming before Christmas, but she can't stay throughout the holidays because people that help her with her animals want to go home to their families. And so sometimes she can't make it out. So I know Molly and Noah will be here, but Brandy, Trace, and Brazen may be in Nashville, which is always really, really tough for me. Like, I really miss just everybody to be in together at once. But again, they have significant others now, and it's kind of like this juggle. But definitely we all get together, whoever's in town, and we cook together and have Christmas dinner and open presents just like everyone else. And you know what makes it really great is getting stoned. Yes. You know what? Guys, honestly, once I started smoking, which I didn't last year, but who is it? Hey, sis, it's Christmas. You can cross it off your wish list. Here I see Noah in my yard. Why didn't she come through there? Open that one. Oh. No, you didn't.
I forgot you.
No,
And I left it in my purse.
Oh, no. I love you.
I love you.
No.
Oh, Mom. I was literally, he was like, do you really think she'll care that much? And I was like, no, I'm going to take it to her.
I love you. Honestly, I'm not even joking. That means a lot to me. You came back.
Yeah, it was in my purse during the interview.
Because I was just singing, hey, sis, it's Christmas. You can cross me off of your wish list. I love my cookie.
Oh, my God. I'm so glad
I love it. So, it just is the fact that you drove all the way back here.
I love you.
I love you so much.
Love you, Mom.
I was just talking about our Christmas last year that me and you and Pinks made turkey dinner and opened one present the night before.
And you know what else?
I can't remember.
With Benjamin.
Who's Benjamin?
The hobo.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know the story.
Okay.
You tell the story.
Okay.
I'm so glad
I love
I
it.
got you that this morning at the airport.
It's so cute. I love you, No.
I'll see you later.
Bye, honey. That's so sweet. Okay, so Noah has the biggest heart in the world. And so I cannot even believe I didn't remember this. It was honestly magical until it wasn't. But after we ate, we decided that we were going to go to the ice cream truck because they were in Toluca Lake. And it was me, Noah, and Pincus, and it was Christmas Eve, which was even made it more special. And so we went to the ice cream truck, and we saw this unhoused man, and he was just walking around Toluca Lake. And so we asked if he had Christmas dinner or if he wanted an ice cream or whatever. And he said that he hadn't had Christmas dinner and that he would also love an ice cream. So we got him an ice cream, and then me and Noah, Pincus stayed with him. And then Noah and I went back to the house and made him a huge plate of Christmas dinner. And so we brought it back, and there was a restaurant in Toluca Lake that was still open, but it was just the bar because it was like probably like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And so I asked them if he could sit at their outside table and eat. And at first they told me no, and that we had to buy something, which I did. So I got everybody a round of champagne. And so we sat down, and his name was Benjamin. We had the best time with this man. Like, him and I were dancing and drinking champagne, and Pincus was just in shock. But Noah went all in. We were there till like 1 a.m. Yes. And then we wanted to make sure he had a place to stay, but also because he'd had champagne. So we took him and paid for his hotel for the weekend. And so they've stayed in touch. Yeah, it was actually, and while I loved him, everything he said after he would talk to us and tell us like stories or, how he got to where he was, and he'd go, "Woo, thank you, Jesus." After everything. So then Noah, we'd be talking to Noah, he'd go, "Woo, thank you, Jesus. Woo, thank you." We were just praising him all over the place at this bar up in Toluca. They did not want us there at all, but it was honestly so good. And that makes me so happy to think about that. But anyway, so that was part of my Christmas last year. And it was really special. It was so much fun. Hey guys, I love our next sponsor, HelloFresh, because it makes my life so much easier.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I'm trying to be good and eat healthy, and I hate the grocery store. So HelloFresh just makes it so much easier.
Well, I don't know if you have noticed, but this is not the HelloFresh that you remember. The new HelloFresh is bigger. They have doubled their menu. You can now choose from up to 100 options a week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world.
And because if one more person tells me to eat protein, and I know I'm supposed to, you can choose from 15 high protein recipes each week with options like grass-fed ribeyes, yum, or lamb chops. And HelloFresh now helps you eat greener, which I do love, and they give you lots of veggies.
I definitely need that. You can get steak and seafood recipes delivered every week for no extra cost. Now with 3 times the seafood options. That's great for me. I love fish. We love HelloFresh, and we have got something for you guys. The best way to cook just got better. Go to HelloFresh.com/Cyrus10FM now to get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life.
Yep. You get 1 per box with an active subscription. Free meals applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only, and it varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/Cyrus10FM to get 10 free meals plus free breakfast for life.
Love it.
Hey guys, so our next sponsor is dupe.com, and you guys know how much I love this site because I am constantly searching for furniture, mostly for me, but now that it's the holiday season and my kids have some expensive tastes, and so I get on dupe.com and just search for all of their favorite things that they're wanting this holiday season, and the prices are so insane. So I just go to dupe.com, and the great thing is it exposes the markup, so you're not paying double for just a name. It's the same furniture
made in the same factories with just a different name, and the prices get marked up. And so with dupe.com, you can get all of your favorite things for so much less. Like for holidays, you cannot go wrong by getting on dupe.com. Maybe the best part is that dupe.com is 100% free to use. You can instantly double how much you gift with all the deals on dupe.com. Your dollar buys a lot more. And it's so easy to use because all you have to do is type in dupe.com / before any URL product, and it instantly shows you similar and more affordable alternatives. Dupe.com really is the easiest holiday shopping hack. Just type dupe.com / before any product URL in your browser, and boom, it instantly finds you more affordable alternatives. Perfect for holiday shopping.
Oh, this is good. Who in the family should not be allowed near the kitchen during the holidays because of a disastrous cooking memory? That would be Molly. The one, we were here and it was not cute. She decided to stop somewhere or the night before and get a handheld mixer. And I had made mashed potatoes. I think she had also made cauliflower mashed potatoes because she was being healthy. And so she came in, put it in a saucepan, turned on her mixer. It was like cordless. It was all fancy and it was handheld. Literally, somehow she had her finger in it and literally almost cut her entire finger off. Yep. And blood was going everywhere. I mean, like everywhere. And literally we looked rough because we were just like cooking and stuff. And we had to rush her to the emergency room. Yeah, they had to sew it back on. And my mother, who is the biggest, like, she wants you to look great at all times. We got ready to run out to the emergency room. She was like, Molly, aren't you going to put any makeup on? Like, you never. And it was just so funny. She was like, no, mammy, my finger's falling. I am not going to put any makeup on. But so we spent that in the emergency room getting Molly's finger literally sewed back on. So yeah, so I guess that would be Molly.
That's hilarious.
Totally hilarious. I was like, that's what you get for trying to be so healthy. Okay, so that was my disastrous cooking memory. Oh, and then Noah told about the time that we didn't eat all the turkey. And I said, well, let's just put it in the oven and I'll get it out and slice it up later and whatever. And we found it in there a month later. And it was... A month later? It was like petrified. That was insane. Okay. Who in the family gives the most chaotic or unpredictable gifts? Chaotic or unpredictable? I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer to that. But let me go to the next one. Oh, my favorite Christmas movie. Okay, I have two. One serious and one, but honestly, they both kind of are. Please tell me, and if you haven't, because not a lot of people have you guys seen Jack Frost? Yeah. You have? No, Michael Keaton. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's my friend Kelly Preston. She plays the mom. So it's Kelly Preston's the wife, Michael Keaton's the dad, and they have a son. And guys, it is so magical. Like, me and my kids watched it every single solitary year. And I still to this day love that movie more than anything. It is so, so good. And I just love things that are also very meaningful. So it's just, I mean, it's really great. You guys should watch it. Jack Frost, if you can find it. It's one of my all-time favorites. And then also, it's like probably very cliche because it's probably everybody's favorite is The Family Stone. I cannot deal. It makes me so upset at the end. And I'm so sad. So if we're having a sad Christmas, don't watch that. Even though it is funny too. It's so good. Wait, it's who else is Diane Keaton the mom?
Yeah.
If she is, that's gonna be.
Yeah, it's the whole scene. He comes out at Christmas, remember, and she does the whole thing like "We love you." Oh, it's so.
I can't.
Yeah.
And
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. That's exactly. And then and Claire and the guy. Oh, yep. Luke Wilson is so good in it. Wait, and then who was the other guy in it? Yes. Luke Wilson is so good in it. I cannot even take it. It's the best. You guys got to watch it. But the ending is like so sad, especially it will be this year because of Diane, who we love so much. But that's another one of my favorite Christmas movies. And then the one that my kids literally like, it was not my all-time favorite, but the kids were obsessed with the movie called Annabelle's Wish. Okay, it is so cute. And they're it's hilarious. It's like me going to a farm for Christmas and like even I'm a little more down with like mud and stuff. You just got to watch it. But this lady steps in horse poo-poo and goes, ew, caca. If my kids said ew, caca once, they said it like 8 million times, especially Noah. But they watched it constantly. Jack Frost, Family Stone, Annabelle's Wish. Those are my recommendations. Okay. The most crazy holiday memory from when the kids were little. Oh, my favorite memory or the most crazy. I'm trying to think. I mean, I think the reason like Christmas felt so crazy in those days, like 5 kids is a lot. So like it did always feel very chaotic and crazy. But back when they were little, I feel like not that we did like specific traditions. The only really major tradition we did when they were younger and we still lived in Tennessee, but we actually would do it here as well, is we always went to Christmas Eve service at church. And I just loved it so much because if you've ever been to a Christmas Eve service, usually you light candles and it starts with just one person like in the very front, and the pastor will light their candle and then they touch the person beside them's candle and it lights up, and you do it all the way through till everybody in the church has their candle lit. And to me, it was just like so representative for me that like what I want Christmas to be. And I totally get with kids and all the things like the presents and Santa and all that stuff is great. And I was never not going to have my kids do that, but I also wanted them to know actually why for me, we were celebrating Christmas. And so that was super important to me. And I think just going to church and like feeling so much, because literally when you light those candles and the whole room is just lit up by candlelight, it's so beautiful, like, and so powerful that you're lighting each other's candle. For me personally, it was just like, oh, this is Christmas. Like I could totally not be ready for Christmas. And going there and doing that, it was just like, okay, this is what it's all about. And I love that. Actually, I need to do that this year because I miss it, because for me, just those reminders of what Christmas really is super important. So, and then the craziest memories are just always like the kids are ripping through presents. I'm always like, slow down, like look at one, like just know what one, like, you know, it was like so nuts. But honestly, so much fun. And it is, I think, I don't know, Dom always says like when he found out Santa wasn't real, Christmas was over. So it's just like, for me, it's not that. It's more like I miss the kids being little. I miss like those days, even though it was so chaotic, buying for 5 kids and, you know, your parents and your spouse and all the things. Like it is overwhelming. But those crazy moments I feel like and I was neurotic in those years, like about my house. I literally, thank God I'm medicated now, because in the day, like I was completely out of my mind with the house being a wreck with all the wrapping paper and bows and stuff and food. And I literally, my kids will attest, I always took my Christmas tree down Christmas night. I still do. I still do. It's just like I need everything in its place, and it kind of makes me crazy when it's not. But like the kids would be like, "You're taking it down already," and I'm like, "Yep." So bad, but I did. Let's see what else we got.
When do you put the tree up? Like after Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I always did it just like probably like 2.5, 3 weeks before.
I always put the tree up.
I always usually put the tree up. I'm not a person that does it right after Thanksgiving. I feel like I wait until like 2.5, 3 weeks before Christmas. So it still feels special. But I love having a Christmas tree in the house and the twinkle lights, and it's so pretty. There is a gift I've received that I didn't like. And I feel like I probably was too scared to say it, but I think the look on my face would have said it all. And I can't really say what it was, but don't even get me started. We're just going to skip right over this question because I'll talk about this in therapy next week. Truly, I will talk about this in therapy next week. It is still, what is that called? Trigger. Now they call it trigger. I can't remember what we used to call that, but yeah, it's still freshly something. What do they say? Okay, never mind. I'm going on. And then one of my favorite gifts I've ever received, and I've received so many good gifts, but I think one, Miley got me a vintage Bible, and it was super small and it had a zipper and it was something you could always keep. And she wrote me the most beautiful note in the front of it I've ever read. And I have it in my nightstand right by my bed. And like every time I see it, I loved it. And as much as I loved the vintage Bible, which is beautiful, like just having her write her mommy a note in the front of it was super, super special. And my other favorite gift was from Noah. And after my mom passed away, I think it was for that Christmas, Noah got me the most beautiful necklace. And it is a picture of my mom. And it just has little diamonds all the way around it on a chain. And it's a picture of my mom when she was young. And it is so stunning. We'll have to put it up because it's absolutely gorgeous. But I love meaningful gifts. And those are both just something like I will absolutely treasure. I love it so much. So Noah's very, like I said, she's so sentimental, like very sentimental. So usually when she gets you a gift, it's something really personal. And I love that. What's the one Christmas song you'd like to never hear again? Let me think. I don't know. I think there's probably a lot. I'm not a big Christmas song kind of gal. And the go-to holiday song, of course, it has to be Mariah. Is she actually just the number one most listened to Christmas artist of all time?
They're doing a Mariah Carey Christmas bar. I forget at what hotel, and you have to buy tickets. Like it's
you are joking.
No, it's crazy.
And she won't even be there?
No.
I am dead. I love this for Mariah.
I know, me too.
She has a lock on Christmas. Well, that's amazing. But that is what I play. I played the Mariah Christmas records. She's amazing. Let's see. If Tish made a Cyrus family Christmas album, who's singing what? I don't know. I feel like me, Miley, Noah would definitely be singing, "Hey sis, it's Christmas." We would definitely be up and performing that song. I don't know. What would Brandy record?
Some remix of Rudolph.
Oh, totally. Brandy would definitely do that. Actually, that's a great idea. I wonder, do DJs do Christmas parties and play? That's a great idea. I absolutely love it. What is on your actual wish list this year? I was thinking the other day about something and now I can't remember what it is. But just something that I wouldn't buy myself. Like, even if I either want something fabulous that I wouldn't buy myself, or like something I'll use. I'm big on that. Like, I'm always, which I'm a little too much like that. Cause like last year, I think I got Noah and Miley pots and pans. I did, right? Cause I'm always like, they can get whatever they kind of want anyway. I'm like, what am I getting them? Like, it's a roll of the dice, but I do know they'll use these cause they both cook, which is great. So yeah, that would definitely be, wait, what did I say?
On your wish list.
Oh, on mine. I mean, what do I really want? A couple Cartier bracelets. Because I won't buy those for myself. I don't know. I think it's great because Miley always whispers to Dom about what to get me. So he always gets me something like for my house that I like an accessory I wouldn't buy for myself or something like that, which I love. Oh, and everybody knows this is probably like should be waiting on my things to buy people for Christmas. One of my favorite artists, her name is Michelle Kwan, and I think it's mkwan.com. It's Quan. She does, honestly, do I have any of it sitting here? She does the cutest, I think it's stoneware. Would it be considered stone or not ceramic? I don't, look it up, Caddy. But anyway, she had Dom get me there. It sounds crazy, but they're these two rings that are intertwined and they kind of look like wedding rings, ceramics. And it's a really raw, like ceramic. It's like not shiny, like it's very like rough and natural looking. But she does, I'm a boho girl. A lot of her stuff is very bohemian, like just really cool. And it's everything from like an ashtray to just something that hangs from the ceiling that's just she has vases, she makes side tables, but the accessories and just the little decorative vessels and stuff.
Those rings you have, right?
So cute. And on the table. Yes. So Dom got me those and because they look like wedding rings that were together. So he got me that. Of course, Miley's always putting the bug in of things that I would love. Anything Michelle Kwan, I love. And it's, oh yeah, I do have some lighting of hers. Yep, she makes everything, and it is just all so. It's just cool, like really, really cool. Candle holders, just little plates that are just everything she does is amazing. And again, so that's M Kwan. So honestly, things like that I love for my house. So that could be a good thing.
Hey guys, we are back with our next sponsor and I absolutely love them. It is called Ritual and I have been a big fan for years. I absolutely love that even during the holiday season, I feel like my routine is constantly just all over the place. We have family in and everybody's busy doing holiday shopping and not eating correct. And I do feel like if I'm taking Ritual, like I fill in the gaps for nutrients that I'm not getting if I'm not eating right. And the best part, I love that it's also a probiotic, which absolutely helps your gut and your microbiome, which is so important. I know we're all learning that. And Ritual makes it so easy. My personal favorite is that it's mint flavored. And I also feel like even mint always is like a little bit calms your tummy, which I absolutely love. So I take mine in the morning and because my tummy is always a little weird in the morning and it just helps so much. And it truly helps so much with bloat and your gut. And so anyway, if you want to get your gut going, support a balanced microbiome with Rituals. It's called their Symbiotic Plus. Our listeners get 25% off your first month at ritual.com/Cyrus. That's ritual.com/Cyrus for 25% off your first month.
What's a gift you always want but never buy for yourself? Probably the Cartier bracelets. Like I've wanted those now for like 2 years and I just will not do it. I don't know what that is about me, but I think, is that a Taurus thing? No, I don't think it is a Taurus thing. I'm just, I don't know, Caddy. What am I? I'm not like a frivolous spender at all. Yeah, like I look at it and I'm like, I really want that so bad. Do I really need that? Like what? And then I get over it. Yeah. So I'm not like that, but like if someone gives me a gift of one, hey, I'm taking it. I love it. But that is one thing. I'm very like frugal in a way. Yeah. When it comes to like personal things for myself, I'm very much like that. Oh, if I travel, I'm flying first. That's what I will say, stoners. I have two things that I am bougie about. One is flying, and two is like my sleeping situation. My sleeping situation is, you know what? I know exactly what y'all should freaking get people. My favorite blanket ever. Have y'all heard of the new Lola blanket? Forget it. Like, here's the thing about a Taurus, I will say. Am I totally all over the place or is this fine? Okay, great. The one thing, we've been talking a lot about like signs and all that stuff, astrology lately. Everybody's, I don't know, I just find everybody's on those conversations these days. But a Taurus, and it is me through and through. And I don't think this is a good thing. I really don't. I have to be comfortable. And honestly, they say that is not a good thing because that's why I don't like to travel, like all the things. Like I want to be in my cozy bed with my pillow, my blanket. Like, okay, I should not say this and we can cut it if we think I would really ever do this. But Molly, and I think it was Molly, or no, Brandy maybe, that told me I should start a business and put together packages of like whatever bedding, like sheets, pillowcases, like a duvet or and just be like whatever that is, like comfort, sleep, whatever it is, because there is nobody that can put together a softer, more yummy bedding than me. Because I just have to have everything so soft and cozy. And it's actually not easy to do. And it would be a great business. Yeah. Like whether it be like a mattress pad and pillowcases or the right pillows and I'm so good. I do it on a budget like nobody's business. My duvet on my bed is from Amazon and I love it. It is so friggin' soft. But anyway, I'm obsessed. And before Lola, I would get similar things at a store that probably is long gone now called Z Gallery. They always had these furry like blankets and stuff. But I love the Lolas and they have so many colors. They have like prints, solids, and I love it because they actually make ones that are large enough to be on your bed as like, you know, it's not just this throw size. You can get the extra large too. It is so soft and incredible. Lola blankets. And it is our sponsor this week, but I'm not just plugging it right now, even though I am because it's so good. You go to Lola. Is it Lola Blanket? LolaBlankets.com. Use code Cyrus and you get 40% off. If you have not got Christmas gifts and you can get that shipping here, it would be the best gift ever. I love it so much. You cannot go wrong with things like that for people's house, I don't think, if you know their taste. Don't be buying me something that I need to put out because I feel bad if you come over and it's not there. You better know what I like. Let's see what else. This says gifts versus experiences. And I think for me, like I'm just so, like if I could just be in Hawaii or Fiji or the Bahamas without having to get on an airplane or in a car, or I would probably maybe say an experience, but I just can't because it's too hard to get there. So I'm going to say gift. I think most of my kids would say, I think Noah, Molly, Brandy would all say experiences. Yeah. I think Trace would say gift. I think Brazen might even say gift. I don't know. Brazen, he could be either. But what else? What are some good gifts on a budget we can give this year? You know what? Like for me, I always love to find things on a budgets too, like for a stocking or, honestly, the best gift or just what I guess a gift because my friend Juliana, the best lotion I have ever used in my life is that CeraVe. Is it CeraVe? The cream that is in a jug with a pump. I'm not even kidding. This stuff is like skin changing. Like I feel like no other lotions. I love so many ones because of the smell. But this lotion, if you need to get something for stockings or something like to gift for the white elephant or whatever, that CeraVe lotion, I would be so happy if somebody bought me that. It is the best lotion I have ever used. So that's a good one. I always too think like I know it seems like a dumb gift, but if you really are on a budget, like for me, if somebody gives me a candle, I am so happy because it is not something I'm going to put in a closet. I'm going to use it. And I want to give people gifts that they can use or they actually want, So for me, like a nice candle is like such an easy gift. And I do think you can't go wrong with that. Or even like incense. Now, if you want to do a little bit higher end on the incense with the incense holder, houseplant, Seth Rogen just does it right. He gifted me an incense holder with the little incense cones. You guys, they are not only so cute, amazing. Like I usually don't love incense, but the fragrance on these are like so good, not too strong. I'm sure it's not that expensive, and that is an amazing gift. Like an incense, it's this one. I'll have to put it up because it also is home decor. It is just amazing. So I feel like that's a really good gift too. It's like an incense. So even for home, I totally believe in the blanket. I think blankets are amazing. What else? Ooh, you know what else I would like to get? A silk pillowcase. Love a silk pillowcase. That's a good one. That's pretty easy. What's the best place to shop for a quick, I need a gift? Probably Amazon, to be honest. But honestly, truly, there's been times that I've needed a gift and it is so crazy. But you can find some really cute things at like Walgreens and CVS. Like fuzzy, cute socks or like hair, little things for your hair, candles. Like they always at Christmas have like a couple of aisles that are all dedicated like for Christmas gifts and stuff. Honestly, I would get the kids all this stuff for Christmas. Like that was, toys that were expensive or whatever. And Billy Ray's mom, Ruthie, would get them stuff from Walgreens and they liked it better every time. I swear. Like as kids, the gift from Walgreens was always the biggest hit. I do not know why. But it literally, as a matter of fact, Ruthie all got us all moccasins one year from like Walgreens. Best moccasins I've ever worn, like little slippers. So cute. So for me, you could just run right in there and find something. What's my go-to holiday drink? Absolutely hot chocolate. Like I'm not an alcohol person, so I don't drink that kind of drink. Oh, I love hot chocolate. It's so yummy. I drink it all. When it's cold, I have hot chocolate. I love it so much. LA Christmas or a Nashville one? Honestly, wherever the kids are, like the most kids, I feel like it's what I mean, I love Christmas in Nashville because, it's usually cold, not really snowing, usually more rainy, but it definitely feels more like Christmas. And I mean, you cannot go wrong. Like the Opryland Hotel in Nashville, if anybody is there for Christmas, it is so beautiful. Like the lights and just being at the beautiful hotel and all of its history is really, really cool. So, used to when the kids were little, I don't think that Nancy does it anymore, but George Jones, he had a beautiful place in Franklin, Tennessee, and him and his wife Nancy. And every year they would put out the biggest Christmas display ever. And it was so crazy because it's just word of mouth, but we would always drive by George and Nancy's house, see all their lots, and then go drive by the Opryland Hotel and see all their lots. And it also was kind of a Christmas tradition. We did that a lot. And on most Christmases, they would sometimes have a party, and we would go to George and Nancy's Christmas party. And it was just so special because they had such a big family. And I always, like I said, the more the merrier. So being there at Christmas with their entire family and our family and other guests, it was always so much fun. But I do miss that part about driving around Nashville and looking at all the beautiful Christmas lights. But you know what? LA or Nashville, I'm fine with either for Christmas. What else? I think that's about it, guys. Okay, Stoners, I'm glad you guys hang in there with me during this episode because I've never done one just completely alone before. So I hope you didn't hate it. I was trying my best to give you all a good, fun Christmas episode, but we're at the end of the year again, which is so crazy to me. And I just want to thank all of you guys for listening or watching each week. It's something that I love so much. And truly, like, I meet so many of you guys like out and about that like tell me how much you love the show and that it feels like you're hanging out with your friend. And that means so much to me because I feel the same way. And I think for me, like I said, like this feels like some voids in my life where, I have been so busy with careers and kids and then kind of finding my own thing. And this has kind of become it. And I love it so much. So like when you guys say those things, like it truly, like I really take it to heart and mean it. Like, thank you so much. And of course, there'll be new episodes in the new year that I can't wait to do. And hopefully some great new guests. And also the other thing that I need for Christmas is because I really want to keep doing this show. And I know you guys that watch all the time are so committed because like, I see you guys on my social media and all the things. But help us get the word out about this podcast because I want to keep doing it. And so we need it to grow. And again, like it means so much to me and I love it so much. And I love when you guys write in and say things you'd love me to talk about or guests that you'd like us to have and all the things because you guys are the most important part of it. And again, thank you so much. And I'll see you next year. Love you, Stoners. Bye.
This podcast has been brought to you by Podcast Nation and Hopetown Entertainment.